I'm just outside here enjoying the sun, taking a quick break from working in the greenhouse. And I thought I'd just grab the camera and I wanted you to join me today because I haven't been speaking with you for a while now, and I've been just super busy working my butt off inside the greenhouse. And but please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Okay, that's kind of weird. I've been working my butt off inside the greenhouse, getting everything ready. I'm gonna stand up. Oh, I'm stiff as a stick. I've been working my butt off inside the greenhouse for the last couple of weeks. I've been making raised beds, and I've been working on my fan system, and I've been getting a mount up, and I've been doing all sorts of things, getting compost. I got a truckload of compost, and all those kind of things I've been doing by myself, and it's just so hard filming and doing efficient work at the same time. And I really felt like I was in a hurry to get this thing finished because I wanted us to be able to do a full growing season inside the greenhouse this season. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I'm hopefully getting to a point now where I can slow down a little bit, and we could have more a conversation about what's going on. This video is I'm just going to show you what I've been doing so far, and just getting an input from you on what's going on, and just see what I should focus on the next. And now it's more about cleaning it up, making it look nice. It looks horrible inside, so just beware. It looks horrible. But it's going to be looking nice, and I'm going to spend some time really trying to make this efficient greenhouse at the same time something that is beautiful, and me and my family can enjoy going down into the greenhouse and grab a snack. So yeah, let's just go inside and see if you can take the humidity. You're probably your eyes are probably gonna fog up because it's really humid in there. And since, well, yeah, we need to talk about that. Okay, so we're inside the greenhouse, and I feel like I'm sweating like a pig who knows his dinner. And it is just so darn hot in here. And I also turned off my fans because I didn't want to have all the background noise. It's not that it's so loud, but it's just a little bit annoying. So I turned it off now for the video, and I'm going to turn it right back on once I'm finished. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Last time you saw it, it was probably the first day that I tried to get the heating system installed, and I had a fan going, and I really wanted to just test the whole thing and to check that it really had flow and everything. And this isn't supposed to be the technical kind of video because this is more like an update video, because I didn't want to do the technical things, because if I'm going to do a technical video, when I'm going to do a technical video, I want to just sit down by the computer and just think out how to present it, because there's so many things that I need to get out there with drainage and everything. By the way, drainage working perfect on the geothermal base. So this is one of the fans. The other one is on the other side. I'm going to give you a close-up after I'm finished rambling on. As I said, an update. Raised beds. I built raised beds. I wasn't initially going to do raised beds this year because I wanted to just feel out the greenhouse and see what I could grow where and just test it. But yeah, I just don't like thing looking ugly. And well, it looks ugly now, so yeah, you got me there. But the thing is that I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to add some bark on all the different walkways, and I'm going to dig out some more soil just in front of you there, and it's going to be looking nice. I have a fig tree. Yes, I took the fig tree that I had growing up in the grow room, and I placed it outside, and it's a bit too early. The last frost date is about a month off, I think. So yeah, we're we're expecting night frost and day frost also, probably all the way all the way into almost close to June. I think the last week of May or something is last frost date. But I ran into a problem. My plants were growing too fast inside, and I just grew them in these tiny cups. And I got the problem that, they needed a transplant badly. But the thing is that if I did transplant it into larger containers, I didn't have grow light. I didn't have enough space and grow light for it. So I thought, well, let's just really try this geothermal thing and just throw all the plants outside and see if I can get them growing. If they die off, then we're gonna figure out that sooner or later. But I just wanted to get them out, and here they are. And so far it's working really nice. My 4 beds are standard size, so it is about 3 foot, 3 foot, 4 foot, 3 foot wide. And it's almost standard size on all the aspects of it. It's just that I did have to figure out how to get it fit inside the greenhouse. So I prioritized the walkways, and those are 2 foot, 3 foot, and 2 foot wide. So it's 60 centimeter, 90 centimeter, and 60 centimeter again. And I wanted the center to be a little bit more wide, and that's just because I want to be able to walk in here and just relax and actually enjoy navigating in the greenhouse. I think with the tomatoes on one side over there and the cucumbers and all sorts of things growing here tall in the middle, it's going to be a little bit tight, but I'm going to see how it works this year and figure out. These beds are made from untreated wood, and I really think that's gonna last long enough for me. So I'm guessing I'm gonna get 5, 6, 7, 8 years, maybe 8 to 10 years out of these beds. But I'm probably gonna remodel in here oftener than that. So that's that. The soil that I'm using, it is really an experiment for me, because I wanted to have something light and well draining, and something that I could really get the most nutrients in and try to avoid all the rocks, because the soil that we have, it's good quality soil, but the problem is all the rocks. There is a lot of rocks here. So I wanted to fill it with something nice, and I opted for something called Top Mix. It was a compost blend. And I got a truckload. My dad has a truck, so I just borrowed that, and I got 6.7 tons or something like that. And most of it actually is in here. And I have been doing some heavy digging. I've been digging everything with shovel. And I'm guessing, because first I needed to get all the old soil out and in with the new. So I'm guessing I've been turning around 10 to 15 tons of soil with only my hands. So I'm a little bit tired. I don't know why I still have a belly, but it was a hard work. But the thing about this soil is that it's a mix of composted garden scraps. So it is a little bit of a food compost, and mostly leaves and shrubs and everything composted down, and it's been added with infused with sand, natural sand. And I've never ever grown something in a sand mix, so I don't know what to expect. I might be doing something really stupid here, or it might be a good thing. I don't know. If you have any kind of experience with those kind of blends, I know a lot of my American followers are using soil that is blended with sand. And let me know your experience with that, because I really don't know if that's going to work. So, something more interesting. Next couple of videos, this is going to be the cucumber bed, and I really need to make a trellis for this. I have some ideas. I want to do something that looks nice. I could just use some netting fence or do something wired or something, but I really think I'm going to try to do something in wood, just because I want it to look nice also, as of course I want it to be functional. But yeah, any ideas on that? I'm going to make that in one video, and I'm going to make a full video on that. Also, what else? We need to make some kind of trellis for the tomatoes also. I'm thinking about just doing a wire and just have strings and just twine the strings around the plants. I've been doing that many years and it's been working really nice. And also I need to, yeah, I don't know. There's just so many strange things I need to do here. But I'm also going to build the last raised bed over by the fig. I'm going to show you the fig. But that's something I'm just going to do because it's a lot of sweaty work working inside here. About the fan system, I'm going to do a more technical video about it, but the soil temperature now is actually 12 degrees at the depth of 2 meters. And outside we still have frost in the ground, many places. So if you're digging with a shovel, you're just gonna go into the ice. And I'm guessing that the soil temperature outside, I'm going to figure, why didn't I put down a pipe or a sensor pipe just for fun to see what it's outside? But I'm guessing that it's about 3 degrees Celsius now outside at 2 meters depth. And here we have 12 Celsius already. And that's due to the fan system being on good days, like today. And at night, I'm actually able to hold a steady 10 degrees Celsius by pumping the air back out into the greenhouse at night. And that is just phenomenal, based on the fact that it's freezing temperatures outside. It could be 1, 2, 3 minus degrees outside and still being able to hold it almost about 10 degrees Celsius just by pumping back the air. And I'm learning now that I'm actually charging more temperature down into the ground on these good days than I am extracting at night. So that's a good thing, it's sustainable. And as I've said many times, but I'm going to repeat it forever and ever, this is not going to be a year-round greenhouse. I'm going to use this setup for evening out those kind of temperature swings, because we have really cold nights. We're in the mountain regions and it really is a cold climate here, so I need something to stabilize the whole thing. So that's where it's at. This is just a temporary thing and I'm going to change it, but I'm going to update the links down below. But if you want to check out the temperature, I'm going to have all my sensor readings available live on my website. I'm programming everything and I'm using something called Microsoft Power BI to do some analysis and reporting on the temperature sensor data. And everything is going to be live on my website. And I'm going to put a link down below, but it's cwb.no. And you can check out the greenhouse section there and you will be able to see it. Because I'm going to do this openly because I want people to give me input on what's going on there and everything. So yeah, just check that out. Okay, that's it for now. I'm not going to do any technical thing. It's just an update, and the next video I'll promise gonna be a little bit more useful, I guess. So I'm just gonna grab the camera and just gonna show you around a little bit. First off is my tomato bed. All these tomatoes are different varieties, and most of the things I'm growing in here is actually different varieties, and I just want to experiment and see what I like to grow, and yeah, just figure it out. We also have some tomatillos here at the end, and also a couple of eggplants. This is one of the fans, and as you can see, I made some different patterns here to get everything working nice and looking almost clean, and I made a bracket and everything. Up here we have some electrical things in work. I'm waiting for some PCB cards that I'm going to be using for my sensors. I'm waiting for those from China, of course. So that's going to be in a separate video. And here, I'm going to swing around here. This is the outlet for all my fans. And it's blowing like crazy. This isn't the way it's supposed to be in the end. But I just wanted to run this for a few weeks just to make sure that whatever I'm doing is the way that I really want it to be. And I'm going to do this so I can extend the pipes, and I'm going to be able to turn them around and have the outlet going in different directions. These are my sorry looking peppers. They don't look good at all, but they're going to perk up. Here we have some good compost from the garden. It was last year compost. And this is the outside bed. I'm going to try to have some basil and some coriander and stuff like that growing here. Also a couple of peanuts. I'm going to try peanuts. I don't know if that's going to work. This is the fig. This one is probably going through a little bit of a shock right now because it's been growing indoors for a year now, and yeah, it's probably thinking that this is autumn and I'm going to shut down and drop my leaves, but it hasn't done it yet. It's been outside now for 5-6 days, and still it looks healthy. So yeah, we'll just see if that is going to work out. And we're gonna have a devilish time trying to get this to survive until next year, but that's something that we need to figure out within the autumn. So yeah, I don't know. The second fan, same exact setup and everything. It also has some fan controls and things. It doesn't look pretty. It just doesn't look pretty for now. But don't you worry, this is going to be cleaned up and everything. It's going to look nice, and it's going to be a little bit more safe than it is now. Well, it's not a problem because it's low voltage anyway. And here are some sorry looking onions, and yeah, it just doesn't look good. The last thing I'm going to show you is the cucumbers. These are my cucumbers and squashes and melons. And we also have some peanuts starting to look through there. And I also have corn. I'm going to try to grow corn outside. It's painted mountain corn, and it's supposed to be a little bit more tolerant to the cold temperatures. So we will just see if that's going to work out. I think I'm going to end it right now, and hopefully you will tune back in when we get something a little bit more interesting going, and stay tuned for that. So this is Christopher saying, may the force be with you, and I'll see you in the next one.